You know, nothing but a constant state of I'm failing here, I'm failing there. Is a constant state of fail. But now you come to the place of, man, there is no failure in God.
That's right.
That's right.
And He is able to do exceeding abundantly above all.
Yeah,
okay, if He gives you a measure of faith, isn't that the same as how many, just like the three people, how many talents they were given? And on that measure of faith, just like the talents, do they bury it or do they expand it?
You better go out and you better go and invest it.
Amen.
I mean,
yeah, because faith without works is
dead.
That's right.
So if you take that measure and you don't exercise it, it's not
going to grow.
It's no good.
Yeah.
Well, so what you're saying, Sister Angela, is that measure of faith you was given is sustainable as of today?
You mean sufficient?
I'm just trying to get, I'm not trying to...
Well, I'm just what was it that Pastor Montgomery said just a minute ago about believing?
Going beyond believing.
Yeah.
To the place of knowing, and faith is even. I see faith is even going beyond that, because because what did those Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego says? Even though if he don't do it, he's still able.
That's right.
That's right.
You know, I know, my God, these are things that. It's, man, I tell you, you get to this place.
You can't explain.
You know, I'm gonna tell you, it don't make no sense for you to. For sometime when you know that you are in the throes of difficulty, and here you are, you're not upset, you're not scared, you're not crying, you're not pulling out your hair. I didn't lose my hair because, but you know, you're not. Why is it? And then you look at yourself and say, why am I not upset by this? Because
faith in God.
Because really, it's who dwells within.
Period.
But it humbled me this morning.
I just found that.
It was humbling this morning.
And which it,
oh my God!
It's supposed to be.
That picture the whole time.
It's supposed to be.
Finally see Him.
And that's the way we know when we are growing, is that when the more humble you get.
But it showed me His
humble.
love.
And
Amen.
That's God. Come on,
yeah.
sisters.
This is more powerful. Galatians 2:20. I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ liveth in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith of the Son of God, who loved me and gave Himself for me.
Church, I don't know. Sisters, do y'all please, that's one of the most powerful scriptures.
Amen.
Do y'all, he didn't say I live by faith in God.
The Son of faith.
He didn't say I live by faith through God. Please. I live by the faith
of the Son of God.
The faith of the, in essence, the faith of Jesus now is working in you.
Amen.
The faith of Jesus.
Amen.
Amen.
And there are some things you can't handle right now.
Oh yes, but God is.
Yeah, but there's a time that He's working you to the place, because with responsibility comes accountability.
Amen.
And some things we might want, we might not be able to handle right now, but God is growing you up to be able to handle that on your shoulders. Because with every true blessing from the Lord comes another level of accountability on your part. And sometimes, church, you don't, some things we want, we can't handle.
That's right.
We don't know what comes with it. Some of us might think that we can handle, walking on water, laying on, laying on hands on a briar where somebody has died and they rise up from the dead. Some of us think we could, we could. I'm gonna tell you, church, I was sharing one of the prettiest experiences I ever had in my life was Sunday when I caught the ferry over to Seattle. I have never seen anything so beautiful.
Mount Rainier.
Mount Rainier, Mount Baker, Bainbridge Island, Blake Island, you know, going through Rich Passage.
Wow, when was the last time you were on the ferry?
That was my first time ever doing that.
Really?
Really?
You're deprived. The Lord has been depriving you.
I stood out there on the bow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
From the time I got on the boat
Wind
to
going through your hair.
What hair? Buzz.
stood out there
Yeah,
so
it was
long
good.
that the whatever those birds were, feces on.
Oh, no. Take your hat.
Seagulls.
Seagulls.
Did I leave? No, I was enjoying myself. That was the most profound
Yeah, it is.
thing
So pretty.
in the world.
Yep.
And I look and we get to this place where, church, this is Christ within. Can we handle the things that we desire? He has to grow us up to be able to handle weight. Sometimes we might think that we want, Lord, I want, instead of catching the ferry, I want to walk over there on the water. You don't know what comes with that after you've done that.
But
Yeah.
isn't that this is not about us? This is
And-
about God.
Now,
Amen.
can you say, please say it's about God?
It's about God. None
And
of us. It's about God.
So after you have manifested that glory of the Lord, can you handle, you know, can you get outside of yourself?
God will.
Yeah, I think
Because there's no impossible.
because sometimes, come on, after you've done that, you know, you want people to, you know, you want to get in front of the cameras now.
Oh, yeah. You walked on water.
Yeah, you walked on water.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you
You're a
want.
celebrity.
You're raising the dead.
Yeah, you're raising it there. You're a celebrity. No. And God said,
But
no.
it's all
I want
glory
you to
to
go
God.
now. Yeah, I want you to go hide yourself for the next 15 years.
Amen.
So can you handle
It's not about
what
us.
God really is doing? So it comes back to this place now of, say it again, I am crucified.
Crucified with
Christ.
Christ. It is
Nevertheless,
Nevertheless, it
I
is no
live.
longer I who
Yet
live,
not
but
I,
Christ
but
lives in
with
me.
Christ
And the
lives where?
life lives in me.
See, this is a thing of awareness we have to come to. Christ lives where?
In me.
Does he live in these walls
No.
called the
No.
church house?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Christ lives where?
In me.
The life I now live. Church, how many of us can accept that it's no longer us who live, but it's Christ who lives in us?
Amen.
Right. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah.
That's difficult for us to accept because
Yeah, because that means everything
All
of
for
me
him.
must die. Everything about me must change.
Amen.
And
That's right.
There's some things I don't want to change. You know,
some things I might think I don't want to change because
I'm too lazy.
or I fear the unknown.
The unknown. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten accustomed to failure.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to experience that.
I've gotten accustomed.
Yeah.
I was telling Brother Willie and Brother Duke on the way over here that when we were growing up in the South,